if you're tired of pretending that 4 a.m. monk routine is going to save your life, yeah, whatever. Today, you're going to walk away with some real world zero heroics morning systems on the dual stream right now, live. Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends, Jimmy, Melissa. Let's get it going now. Welcome to Mornings in the Lab, where
when something negative comes up.
Building muscle improves blood flow.
From squirting to squirreling.
Start small, build up, and expand from there.
Be entertained by fun over here.
How have I slept? Is my sleep been good? That's
doesn't come from breaking the rules, you guys. All right. Hey, we're trying the dual stream out this morning, nation. What is going on? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. Your live morning show for men who want real talk, motivating content, and entertaining conversation that doubles as your daily accountability partner. Jimmy, check those streams out on YouTube, man. We're running a brand new dual stream here today. Boom, boom. Horizontal and vertical, all on one. Welcome to the morning routine live stream where we help you start your day right with laughter, insights, and a nudge to take one honest step forward. Hey, guys, standard reminders today. If you haven't already, I invite you. Oh, yeah, big invitation coming up. Big invitation coming up. Yep, like the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Tell the channel that you love Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. Before you know it, I got to tell you guys right now, just a quick heads up. This is an R-rated experience. If you're brand new here, we might offend you along the way. Yeah, true motherfucking story. Yeah, I had to emphasize the fucking story. Yeah, and so if the kids are around, get the kids out of here. Boopity 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 boop. Yep. Hey, and don't hit the snooze button. I didn't. I popped up, got after it first thing this morning. I beat the snooze alarm this morning. Mike Sullivan. 3:20 out of bed. Bam. Yeah. Got my training in today. Hey guys, coming up hour one, the morning loop. We're going to start with a confession booth disguised as a group chat. Hey guys, which guy are you? Honestly, when you get into the group chat, are you the wall of text philosopher? Or are you the meme dealer? Or are you the thumbs up, then you disappear guy? Or are you the midnight crisis voice note guy? Which guy are you? Yeah. And hey, in the no shit Sherlock department today, weightlifting versus running for blood sugar. We know the answer to that one. I got a big dog in the lab who likes to lift a few things up and put them down every now and then. His name's John Anderson, joining me here today. And hey, a man with the longest name on earth. Neiman, I love this stuff, man, because I have not paid any attention to this, so I love it. This is great. A man with the longest name on earth. ABC. Well, how does it go? What's that Expialidocious song? There we go. Anyways, try saying that before coffee. I see Anderson hanging out here in the back room. They're in the green room. He's ready to rock and roll. Bring it up here in a quick second. Scientists say real life zombies. Yes. They're making them. True story. And a 25-year-old look at super agers. One thing they all do, one say it out loud. And a music therapist on singing weird benefits. Bring your shower mic, guys. And hey, center stage is your gut controlling your mood. We might talk a little bit of peptides today. We all know how the serotonin in the gut helps affect the mood. We're going to have that conversation. Deep dive. Guys, there's everybody saying do this, do that, do this, do that in the morning. Well, we're going to offer something else for you today. Do what works best for you. Stop copying those 4 a.m. routines and find out something that works best for you. And hey, are you an air fryer person? Or you like to do stuff the traditional way, aka the microwave. Haha, we're going to talk about the air fryer later on today as well. Turning data into decisions, 7 dead simple ways to let AI guide your gut. And then we are going to get into the community corner at the bottom of the second hour when we bring in our very own Maya Reyes. We're going to spotlight YouTube, LinkedIn, and Substack this morning here on the lab. So guys, strap it in. Laughs first, progress next. Perfection? Never. The morning loop, it starts right now.
Morning, Lab. Good to see you.
Keith, John, crew, coffee up, shoulders down. Let's roll.
Fresh starts beat perfect plans. We'll keep it sharp, keep it human.
First up, the group chat reality check.
Leader, planner,
Meme, ghost. Who are you when it counts?
Breakfast that steadies your mood.
Your gut talks first, your brain follows.
No 4 a.m. cosplay today.
Real routines for real lives. Simple, repeatable, season-proof.
We do things so you guys don't have to do them. There's a brand new live stream happening right now with 2 streams at once, vertical and horizontal. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Anderson. Do a little talking, brother. I want to see if I got an echo.
I don't hear shit of an echo. I hear an echo almost every morning, but I don't today.
You don't hear an echo. Awesome.
No. Normally when I get on, it takes about a minute before the voices sync up.
And there is no echo over here as well, so that's great. For some reason, Jimmy, when we were running the Sterling and Preston intros, the voices in the videos, for some reason, we're creating somewhat of an echo. So I'm not sure why that is. But the good news is we got 1 link, 2 streams. We got the show going. And I got to just make a freaking business statement here in a quick second. Before I do that, I got to check in with the Anderson Meister. Johnny, how was your weekend, brother? How was the drive to California? Oh, no, you're not there.
I'm still in California.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to. I was all excited about our new show.
I'm driving. We're driving this morning.
Yeah, you're driving this morning. Yeah. How was the weekend?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Got a lot done. Yeah, had a lot of. It's been nice with my youngest daughter here. She likes to watch movies, so it's been usually about 4:00. We head for a movie.
What did you guys watch? So it's funny you say that. So Carter's in town, right? So we had family dinner yesterday, and we were just sitting around and I don't know, just fucking surfing the old televisions, just like we do with the family. And I put up, and we ended up throwing on Happy Gilmore 2 for a couple hours. You know, the old Adam Sandler movie, right? Just ridiculous humor, right? Yeah, shit you and I grew up with, brother.
Yeah, what we've been doing is we'll talk about like an actor that we like.
Oh yeah,
and then we'll start watching the movie from that actor.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. So here's perspective.
We just kind of finished up with a Robin Williams run.
Oh,
the last week or so.
One of the greats.
He lived not far from where we were in Northern California.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we almost bought a house like 5 down from his in Tiburon.
Certainly one of my favorites. The world lost a great when we lost Robin Williams, man. I had tears when he passed, and it was that whole situation, man, just horrible.
They named one of the tunnels after him after he passed.
No shit.
Yeah. He used to spend a lot of time down in a certain beach.
Okay.
Tunnel you went through to get to that beach. So they named that tunnel after him.
Oh yeah. Interesting. Good morning, everybody in the comments there. I'm just getting used to our new setup here today, so I forgot that we had comments on here today. So good morning, Spartacus. Good to see you there. Big Buck down. Good to see you. Thanks for the subscription.
That's right. All the comments are here now, huh?
Yeah. So Big Buck, hey, welcome to Mornings in the Lab, my friend. Yes, shout out to you, Big Buck. We got a brand new setup here today, so I was just getting used to Marty. So Marty's trying to figure it out too. We got everything.
You know, it's hard as there's a big fucking window.
Yeah.
That doesn't have an X. And so you can't, I couldn't figure out how to get the window out of the way so I could hit the button. If you click off that window anywhere, it'll leave.
Yeah. Cause it's their brand new thing. It'll be gone by tomorrow, I suspect, but there it is there. So
I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm going to be early today and this fucking window is going to make me late.
I will say this, so get this. So here's what I find fascinating about how this, so just hold on a second. I just want to try something here. Boom. There we go. Look at that, Jimmy. I'm changing the comments here so that they maybe show a little better here on the screen, messing around here. We're doing the stuff the others don't do. Anyways, Johnny, so this little change, we talk about AI often on the show. This little change actually has an impact on the business.
This is totally different.
This is crazy, but let me just kind of share the impact of the business here. So up until now, I was having 2 thumbnails made for our show for
everything.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, totally. This takes the work and cuts it in half.
Dude, so I have a human being today that I'll find other work for her, but literally this change lost 50% of her work. So
Yeah.
I'm just calling it out there that all of a sudden this morning, okay, so now I don't need 2 thumbnails for everything. And it's these little tweaks that accumulate over time. That's when folks talk about the impacts to how AI is impacting society. It's the little accumulative things, John, over time that all add up going, oh, okay, I see how the impact happened. You follow me?
Well, that's one of the things that I've been focused on with the use of AI is I'm trying not to let the capabilities of AI eliminate a job for any of my people.
Right. Yes. No. You flip it around. Enhance.
Totally.
Right?
They're all, but like right now, this person, whomever,
Yes.
is like, oh Jesus, what's going to happen? You're like, settle. We'll be fine. You know,
Yes.
it gets you, and now I can use you for more stuff, which is perfect.
Well, so that's exactly. I had a conversation with the team last week about exactly that, and I made it clear. I said, "Listen, so it is my expectation that we are using AI to be more productive." And I go back to the world when I was managing ICUC, John, and it's productivity, right? So if you and I both know, let's use digging a ditch as just a literal example. If you and I know it takes 50 shovel scoops to dig a 6 foot by 4 foot ditch, that's just what it is. But you're taking 70 and Adam's taking 100 and Joe is taking 30. Well, we know there's some discrepancies here. We got to get everybody to 70, right? So it's the same way with the tasks in our world right now.
Totally.
And if AI can do them, my expectation is you're using AI, because if you're not, then unfortunately you're not going to have a job because somebody will use the AI. But I want you doing human tasks that the AI is not good enough to do yet. Right?
For
so
sure.
it's just switching.
And in this case, it means that that person gets to have other stuff to do, which will move the business further ahead.
Yes. And you know what it is too, John? It's moving these menial fucking lame tasks that let's let the AI.
I'm sorry.
I was watching you do that. Let's let the AI do the menial tasks and let the humans do some stuff that's somewhat interesting and potentially entertaining, right? So hey guys, the comments are open on both sides. We have one stream happening now, guys, so you guys can join the conversation with us right now here on Mornings Alive with Keith, John, and friends. Hey, we got some stuff for the conversation desk here. Jimmy, Melissa, I think we have a transition. Hey, what are Sterling and Preston up to today?
Virginia Tech made mice lift to eat.
Squats beat hamster wheels for blood sugar. Less jog, more iron. Guinness says one man's name is 2,253 words long.
7 pages, 20 minutes to say, imagine roll call.
Scientists are testing zombie ideas. Brainless bodyoids, revived pig organs, and drugs killing zombie cells. Superagers. 80-year-olds testing like 40-year-olds. Secret isn't kale or kettlebells, it's people. Strong relationships, daily conversations.
New research. Singing works like a brain and body multivitamin.
I think it's time for John and Marty to test that theory.
In the no shit Sherlock department, Johnny, Virginia Tech researchers report that resistance training outperformed endurance running in controlling blood sugar and reducing obesity. Duh.
It's last time you put one of these on, Petra had a great comment. He's like, something to the fact, if he words things just right. He's basically saying that these scientists had never done this activity before, or they wouldn't be fucking researching it.
It's so true, eh? It's so true. It's like, why are you guys? It's like, so it made me. So, and I guess love him or hate him, and we'll put that out there. Lane Norton, right? So he's a scientist, he's a doctor, he studies the bodybuilding fitness stuff, and he has opinions to put them out there. So whether you like him or don't like him, I will admit that I do pay a little more attention to what he has to say, because just like you, when you say something, okay, I'll pay attention to it because you've done it, instead of some guy there who's never lifted a weight in his entire life.
Well, what he represents. So I always talk about the two generals.
Yes.
There's a general that learned in a simulator in West Point, and then there's a general who learned in the battlefield. Lane's both.
Yes. I saw some. I don't have the news in front of me here, but maybe you saw it too. I guess there's a young lady in Florida that's lost her young child and got quite sick herself because she decided that raw milk was going to be good for her. Even though right on the packaging it said unpasteurized, it might make you sick and might make your kid sick. And Lane got up there.
Lost like her kid died.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So Lane kind of went off on a little bit of a diatribe yesterday when I saw it, because it's like, come on, people, you fucking idiots out there who are talking about these things that you don't know anything about. And there's a young lady who saw your TikTok saying, hey, go and have some raw milk. And she went and followed the influencer's human being. And next thing you know, they are, hey, Jimmy, Melissa, we got Marty sitting in the comments.
And I agree with what he's saying.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you go to a fucking doctor and he's like, you go to him for a broken toe, and he's like, well, let's just break your leg, it'll take care of the broken toe. You got to be fucking smart enough to not listen to the doctor. Fuck.
This is going to come out all wrong. There has to be some responsibility on behalf of the human being.
That's my point. Is like,
come on, John.
Christ, you just because you saw it on fucking TikTok of all fucking places.
Of all places.
Yeah.
Right. Of all places. Right. So
she probably learned that little tip in about 40 seconds.
Yeah. No shit. No shit.
God damn it.
Hey, Lawrence Watkins, New Zealand-born Australian. Get this. He holds the Guinness World Record for the longest personal name. 2,253 unique words. His full legal name reportedly takes about 20 minutes to recite and spans 7 birth certificate pages. Now, and you're thinking to yourself, what the hell is this all about? Well, in 1990, Watkins legally added over 2,000 middle names, many sourced from library books and co-worker suggestions while he worked at a city library. So since 1990, he started adding names to his...
What's the purpose?
Well, perhaps just to have a conversation or to do something on TikTok. I actually don't know what the hell that is there. Hold on a second here. It's in StreamYard, Marty. You will see.
Is he having trouble getting on?
Yeah, he said didn't see the link. I'm thinking, well, if Johnny got on, you should be able to get on. Hey,
yeah, I'm the most fucking handicapped of the group when it comes to tech shit.
I'm gonna be a little cryptic with what I'm gonna say next, but it's on purpose. Remember our guest on Friday, Bjorn?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I had a conversation with him on Saturday, and it blew me away with some of the things that he told me. He said some things to me on Saturday that he revealed to me about our conversation on Friday. He blew me away so much that I invited him back next Wednesday for a few minutes to share with you and me and our community what he revealed to me, because he actually proved my thesis around live and what live is. It's leadership. It's having that influence. It's being vulnerable. It's being energy. He said something to me on Saturday. I almost dropped my fucking coffee. And I'm just going to leave it there because it's kind of cool. And I said, you know what, dude? You got to come back. So we found some time. Next Wednesday, he's going to come back and he's going to share with me what he went through after spending time with you and I on the show. Because when somebody hears that conversation, they're going to go, holy fuck, man, if he can do it, I can do it. So I'm just going to leave that there. Totally going to leave that there all along. So, yeah, big news. Hey, researchers, John, are testing zombie concepts across biology, essentially creating zombies. And you're asking why? Well, they're doing this to I guess, essentially see what the results will be by doing selective targeting with doing cell work. I know you're a big person who targets cells and does cell work. So these researchers are just trying to find ways to create, and of course the headline comes from zombies, used to, having humans create zombies. But yeah, there's these Stanford scholars that are creating bodyoids grown without brains for research and organ harvest. So think about a human being grown without a brain in it.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Oh, it's crazy. You know what's also interesting, brother? Gambling scandal again this weekend. This time, Major League Baseball. Yep, two pitchers.
That's the guy that you want in your hip pocket if you want to throw a game.
Well, so they were caught prop bets. So essentially, hold on. I'm going to give Marty a quick call here on FaceTime. We're giving Marty a call here on FaceTime here. That's what we're gonna do.
Show us him and put him on the screen.
Yeah.
If you let us see, you can still see if you look at the screen. There we go.
Marty.
What's up, man? I didn't interrupt, man. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. No, it's good. We're trying to get you on here. This is all new to all of us. So inside there's a brand new. What's the name of the streamer? It's in the reusables, right, Marty? Is it in the reusables? Jimmy,
It was in the normal spot for me.
What's that, Marty? Oh, there's a title. It's called Dual Stream Setup. Click that Dual Stream Setup, and that'll get you in there. Yeah, and here's the thing, Marty. Uncle Johnny got in, so we know if Uncle Johnny can get in. Yeah, Uncle Marty can as well.
You press the dual stream setup. Is that on the StreamYard link?
Yeah, in the StreamYard. Yeah, go in StreamYard there. You'll see the Dual Stream Setup, and we're doing this on the fly because it showed up here this morning when I logged in this morning. It's at 7:30 here. I saw, oh, look at that. StreamYard's
I just leave 2 Yardstream browsers open is what I do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
there.
still getting that screen. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm still getting that screen. The one
Well, he can come in on his phone now, can he? Send him a text.
Try to horizontal. Still got the same screen.
So when you see the reusables, you don't see it in there? The Dual Stream Setup?
I'll show you in a second. I'll show you
Yeah.
what's popping up.
Yeah.
So basically, I have them bookmarked.
Yeah, those bookmarks won't work because they're brand new. You got to go to StreamYard. This is a brand new setup, man. You got to go to StreamYard, go to the
Go
homepage.
and then refresh it, and it'll put all the new shit on there.
Yeah, and go back to StreamYard, go to the home there, and log back in and refresh because we're on brand new links. Everything's been reset here this morning.
Okay, so I'm logged in on my StreamYard account.
Okay,
So just refresh it.
So I'm logged in
That's
on
all I do every morning.
my StreamYard.
that's yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you go into which one do you log in for our show?
Now, I literally have. Let me show you. MITO. So you see there, I have MITO.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you've done. Oh yeah.
I have the book so I can just go to it quickly every day.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Hey, Jimmy, can you drop that link into my Melissa's going to send you the link. Marty, Melissa's going to send you the link directly.
Can she send it to me on LinkedIn? Because I tried to get a Notion. It's not
Yeah. Melissa, send it to him on LinkedIn. He'll get it to you on LinkedIn. Yeah, no, Jimmy, we got to get it to Marty on LinkedIn. If you go into LinkedIn, go into messages there, and we'll get it to go send it to Marty over on LinkedIn.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you there, Marty. Cool. Awesome. So we doing it live right here on the show here with everybody here on Mornings and Live with Keith, John, and friends. Hey, John. So no, I'll wait for Marty to come in on this one for the group chat conversation. Hey, a 25-year study, super agers, they have one behavior in common. People that are aging.
Define a super ager.
What's that?
Define a super ager.
That's a good question, actually. Reports tie super agers. What is a super ager, actually? I'm just looking here. People 80 plus who perform on memory tests like those decades younger. I'm thinking super agers.
Okay.
It's in my notes.
Someone that operates at a high level when they're older.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They are.
Because I was thinking it might have been someone who aged too fast or something.
Oh, people 80 plus who perform on memory tests like these decades younger. Studies linked them to thicker cortices and lower Alzheimer's pathology. Reports tie super agers engagement to brain regions for social and emotional processing, with some work noting more specialized neurons supporting social cognition. And you know what? I got an uncle turning 96 tomorrow, and he talks about his trick to longevity. It leans this one here: relationships, man. He is constantly hanging out. It's funny, I was talking to my mom yesterday, and he lost his wife last year after being married for 800 years. He's got a harem of women around him all the time. 96.
Interest.
Yes.
Yeah, break it down to the simplest form. Like my mom, she's 90. Dude, she's fucking studying. She's leading groups. She does what she's interested in.
Not sitting around being lazy, eh?
No.
Yeah, Lauren was
Because
bitching.
that's just that you're doing nothing. You're
Lauren was bitching this morning. She's like, "There's not enough of these 45-minute classes," because she does her workout and then behind the scenes she listens to it on her earphones. She's like, "Because I'm not lazy. Everybody picks the 30-minute ones. I want 45." I'm like, "Fuck, just chill out, man. Just do 30 plus 15. There's your 45." But my point is, she has no time for laziness. Just like my uncle had no time for laziness. Just like super agers, right? Always getting after it and getting going, constantly moving, right?
Interest, baby.
Interest. Yeah, it is interest. Hey, there's Marty. I see Marty back there. He's getting himself all organized here on the dual stream setup this morning here on Mornings in the Lab. There you go, Marty. Yes, there he is. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? I thought I got kicked out today, man. Like, what's going on, man? They didn't tell me something, man.
Good to have you in here today. Good to have you in here today. Hey. Did you watch the Commanders game with the Commander-in-Chief yesterday, Marty?
Yeah, I was doing that to our loss, but yeah, I saw Trump. He got booed most of the time.
Big time, eh? Big time.
It was crazy.
And that flyover of the stadium, man, they flew the Air Force One over the stadium there, and then he made his appearance, and I guess he now wants the stadium named after him too, eh?
Yeah, he wants a stadium named after him. I think Trump just plays the big game of F you. So if you don't like him, he's trying to get back at you.
It's the ultimate trolling. Because when he says, "Yeah, I think I'd like to have it named after me," half of the world is like, "Oh my God, you can't name it after this guy." And even though he's sitting in the corner going, "You fucking idiots, I'm just trolling you all because I got nothing else to do."
But here's it all comes down to this: attention.
Yeah,
is the new currency.
Yes. Oh, and he's masterful at it. He's absolutely a master at it. There's no
and people don't fucking understand.
No,
come on, man. Jesus Christ.
Think about how many headlines he's on. It hasn't even been a year yet, so.
Well, how many headlines he commanded this weekend just because he made the statement about having his name on it. Like just floated it. And he probably didn't even make the statement, actually. Hey, speaking of statements, Marty, gambling's back in the news. Did you hear the baseball news here on the weekend? 2 pitchers got arrested for throwing bad pitches.
What?
Yeah.
They actually got arrested.
Yeah, they got arrested. Yeah. 2 guys who Luis Ortiz, Cleveland, I think it is, Ortiz, but 2 pitchers caught essentially sharing information with bettors, right? So essentially, okay, I'm going to pitch today. My pitches later on in the game, I'm going to pitch them under 90 miles per hour. So if you're going to bet a prop bet that I'm going to bet a slow pitch under 90, you're going to win. So, and they actually had evidence. We went up to the pitch, threw a couple balls under 90 miles per hour into the dust, and got, made themselves a few $100,000. What's crazy to me is that these guys are throwing their whole careers and lives away for 50 grand here, 100 grand there. And, I think, John, you commented on last week, we talked about the basketball side of things, but man, you got your knickers in a knot if you're going to get dropped with some of this bullshit with, I don't think, a lot of money at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gambling.
Mm-hmm. You think that's just what it is? Just the idea of gambling itself, and you think they're sucked into that?
It's the addictive center of the brain.
Yes.
Everybody's got this shit they got to try to keep away.
Yes. Yeah. Marty, how was your weekend, brother?
That was pretty good, man. It was chill. I didn't do anything major, but except for kick ass, right, Johnny? That's always major. That's always major.
I'm gonna say I didn't do anything. Come on, man. Yeah. How long have we been going over this?
Yeah, I said major. Yeah. But I did kick some ass this weekend, but that's about it.
Well, I will say something though. I have noticed that, and you even made a comment to me last week that your mom is getting you business, eh?
Oh yeah. That video was just I didn't even expect that. I just was posting
just bossing mom around, and women are signing up, going, "Boss me around too, so I can have success like
crazy,
your mom."
Man, it's crazy, And then I'm kind of doing like Trump, I posted a video. I don't know if Johnny saw it, but I'm like telling my mom what to do, and they're like, "Don't talk to your mom like that."
I saw that.
Now it's bringing in just a whole new wave of followers. So. It's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty good. But your mom's hardcore, man, right? That's very much the best. What's the word I'm looking for? It's the best results you can show everybody that you're training mom, and mom's getting results because your mom doesn't look 59, dude. Right? So people are like, oh my god, if she looks like that because her son trains him, sign me up.
Exactly. Yeah. Man.
Sign me up
for me. So it's a blessing for sure, man.
That's awesome. Hey, so let's talk group chats. I know we have our own little small group chat. Johnny, you're in group chats. Marty, you're in group chats. Hey,
that's how I run my businesses, dude.
Totally, eh? Yeah, all group chats, eh? Jimmy, do we have an opener for that group chat conversation? If we do, let's run it, pal.
In your group chat, who are you really? Leader, planner, meme guy, or the ghost? Clear roles kill chaos, speed decisions, and save energy. Morning threads feel lighter, plans actually happen. We're mapping 9 classics, no judgment. Own your lane without apologizing. Roles make chats faster. Play your strength, respect the mix. That's how plans stop stalling.
Everyone plays a role in the group chat, from the planner who corrals the chaos to the tight meme spammer to the light who just puts the thumbs up along the way. Let's go around the table. Who's what in the group chat? Johnny, you strike me as you're the leader in the group chat. You put the rules out there, you set the tone, and you let it fly. Am I correct?
Well, usually what I like to do is I like to be involved, but all I'm doing is making sure everybody's on point.
Yes.
The goal is to tell the leader of that chat to remove me.
That's the goal.
Yeah. I only need to be there to make sure that the plan is being executed. The system's tight.
Yeah.
Once the system's tight and it's all running smooth, pull me out of there.
Marty, are you a leader?
I don't need to exist in there anymore, and that's the goal.
Marty, are you a leader? Are you a planner? Are you a ghost, meme spammer, lurker, gossiper, mental parent in the group chat with your buddies? I'm sure you have a bunch of group chats with your buddies going on. How would you classify yourself in those
Are we talking about general group chats, or are we talking about business group chats?
A little bit of both, actually, because I think we tend to kind of play certain roles in certain group chats.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man.
Yeah,
I think I'm the ghost.
Are you?
A lot of my group chats are dumb shit. Johnny's voice. It's the dumb shit. So
just noise, eh?
Yeah, I'm usually locked in during the day, so I just I kind of pop in here and there, but that's pretty much me. As far as business, I'm still in the one man show crew. I'm trying to expand, so I don't have any business group chats at the moment.
It's interesting because I've been in a few.
Maybe you got to change that, brother. I've been talking about that for a year.
I'm working. I promise. I'm working on it. We gotta talk offline, but I promise I ain't neglecting you.
You're not neglecting me. You're neglecting yourself.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you know what I mean, man.
I don't. I was in a few group chats here earlier this year with some guys that I've just met through some of the platforms, and I will admit, Marty, I was like yourself, the ghost, because I kind of didn't have time for all the bullshit that I found a lot of guys are just spewing in there, and I'm like, who has time to fucking search for memes and put them out there, or fucking search for GIFs, or just do some of the crazy shit in some of the chats that I've been in? I'm like, really? I don't. You know what I mean, Marty?
And I'm in group chats like that too, and I'm in one-on-one chats. Like there's people who literally DM me nonstop, just different memes and reels every day. I can't keep up with that shit.
That's exactly why I keep telling you to get some help.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. Is your what kind of texter is your mom? Is your mom like a gift texter? Is your mom like is your mom short and tidy, or what?
Nah, she's a paragraph.
Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna write an essay. Yeah. She works in HR, so she's one of those. Every detail. Yeah.
My extended family, I set one up for my extended family about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
There's 16 of us in there.
Yeah.
And that's obviously from the top down.
Yes.
And anyway, so my mom and I, obviously she's the top, the generation. We worked out a little system. She's like, look, I'm gonna privately text you on someone's birthday. You go in there and wish them a happy birthday. So that's kind of, because she knows that I'm not paying attention to that shit. I'm probably the worst birthday guy on the planet. So that's our little system. She flips it to me. I go in there, punch it out to everybody. So everybody's, because it's a way for everybody to stay somewhat connected.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that good morning. Hey, Mike Sullivan, I appreciate you, brother. Mike Sullivan put $15 on the table here this morning. A fantastic donation to the Mornings in the Lab community.
Brother.
Lots of love, brother. I appreciate that. I'm the dude in the group chat that makes a humble donation every so often because John Anderson's reels and MITLs helped me destroy that snooze button for a 3 a.m. wake up for over 90 days. Sully, you are a fucking leader, yes, man. Sir. You have been so dedicated to the show since we met you, since you've shown up here. And
I'm talking about.
Between yourself and Holroyd the ghost, unless I have something of value to add, I'll stay quiet. And then we have the lurkers, and we obviously have lots of lurkers on the show. People listen in, and then every now and then they chime in with every now and then. But I find this kind of a humorous thing. My mom just goes when she gets into the group chat, she just chatty Cathy, as I like to say it, right? They're dropping gifts or memes along the way too. So speaking of birthdays, when Facebook came out there, Marty, you weren't born yet, all joking aside, when Facebook came and it took over the world there, it's almost in many ways, it commoditized the birthday too, because it just showed up on our feeds all the time, John. And we just started dropping happy birthdays to everybody we knew with really no meaning behind it. It was like, oh, it's Keith's birthday. I haven't seen the guy since I fucking went to grade 6 with him, but because Facebook told me it's his birthday, I got to wish him happy birthday. And I think in many ways, it devalued much of that.
Yeah. I mean, I tell everyone, first off, I'll say, look, I'm terrible at birthdays, so I'm not going to fucking text you on yours, so don't text me on mine. Let's get that out of the way. And then when it's my birthday, there's a select people that know that I'll accept their phone call. Everybody else, if the phone rings, not picking it up, you forgot, send the text.
I got something to throw on the table for y'all. Some dumb shit for Johnny.
Yes, let's hear it.
So this is my generation and younger, right? If you forget somebody's birthday, they take it so personal. Like, you didn't tell me happy birthday.
That's why I lay that stuff out like that. So I have friends that are like, Jesus Christ, you forgot my birthday. I'm like, fuck, man, get on the list. I forget my own birthday. Shit.
Yeah, and then say I go to flirt with a young lady, and she'll be like, "Did you tell me happy birthday? You didn't? Oh no, leave me alone." It's like, whoa, come on now, you weren't even thinking about me. Now
you got too much fucking time on your hands. What you got?
It's too much, man. It's too much.
So Neiman's dropped a comment here. Life is so much simpler when you don't celebrate birthdays. I can't disagree. Again, it goes back to we have been so conditioned as humans to rush towards a certain day, whether it's Christmas Day or a birthday or some kind of day to celebrate something, where if we just would learn to have gratitude daily, maybe it's a better life for everybody, right? Where you're just grateful.
Do you know what it's turned into is it's my birthday, so I want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, fuck me, man.
I got
Jesus Christ.
So I will. So I'm gonna sound like a curmudgeon coming up here, but I feel like a guy.
What's a curmudgeon?
Curmudgeon, somebody who just belly aches and is negative and grouchy half the time.
I like that. That's an interesting word for a bitcher.
Yeah. So
you could use that, and someone might not know. You're a curmudgeon.
Yeah.
What's a curmudgeon? Go figure it out.
So I do get kind of curmudgeon-esque as we head into the holiday season, not because I don't want to spend time with my family. Do not misunderstand that. Society just seems to have gotten it so wrong over the years, where it just becomes a race to open up the wallet for 2 months. Come Thanksgiving until January, it's just nothing but spend money and commercialize this, commercialize that, and the whole idea of Christmas and celebrating just his I don't know, man. It's because people would go, oh, you don't like Christmas? No, it's not. Or you don't like holiday time? No, it's not that I don't like that. It's become such a, I feel like it's just so much of his lost meaning. Am I making sense, Marty? Johnny?
Yeah, I mean, Terry and I have this kind of plan that we're gonna execute at some point, and so because we've talked about getting a cabin up at Big Bear for snowboarding, right?
Yeah.
When we talked about all these different plans, and one of the things we realized, what we need to do is we need to kind of really take a little longer to make this decision. Because if we're just buying a little one, it doesn't really, if the market's inflated, doesn't make a big difference. But
yes.
If you go a big one, fuck, that's a big difference.
Yes.
But if we get a cabin that's big enough where the family can commune, that would be an amazing, to be able to be in the snow for California people. That's big.
That is a whole different thing, right? Because you're bringing the crew together, hanging out. It's not, you're not rushing to buy a gift. You're rushing to spend time together.
Yeah,
a very big difference. What about you, Marty?
Yeah, we're not big on like gifts. You know, we're big on just spending time with each other.
Yeah,
and we'll get like if we got little kids in the family and stuff, we'll get them gifts. But
yeah,
I mean, I wasn't even raised like that to just look at gifts all the time.
Yeah. So here's a reframing of a birthday, right? So our very own Jimmy, on his birthday, unfortunately lost his father. So imagine that kind of dichotomy that Jimmy needs to go through really for the rest of his life. And I'm sure, Jimmy, we're going to talk in front of you instead of behind you. I can only imagine the conflict of feelings there, right? And I'm going to think this too, that there's probably, I'm going to think there might be it's like a mixture of love and understanding and frustration and anger. I'm going to think over time, though. I'm just going to put it out there. Over time, I would think over time, it might even become a more memorable day for you.
Yes.
Of what it means.
Dude, I was going to say that shit. My brain went right to, you know what?
Yeah. Over time.
You can hurt. The first one's going to be a little screwy. After that, that's the day I celebrate my dad.
Yeah. That's kind of what I think, is that over time it's like, I think right now, and probably the John, to your, like, the next year, Jimmy, next year is going to suck, man. Just putting it out there. Next year is going to fucking suck.
Well, it might. Let's
not.
Damn
good point, Johnny.
that.
Yeah, good point. Thank you for reframing that.
You never know. I mean, the bottom line is how quickly can he reframe it?
That's a really good point. Thanks for reframing that, because it might not actually. But what? So I would even offer. This gives a really wonderful opportunity to reframe the entire idea of your birthday.
He's got a whole to get it done.
Yeah. It's and then it's interesting. Melissa says that the most important day in a Satanist's life is his birthday. Think about that. This is a teaching they live by. Think about that, right? A Satanist's life. Interesting. Yeah. Hey, is your gut controlling your mood? We got an intro for this one now, Jimmy? If we do, let's run it, because I know John has the answer to it. The shocking science of the microbiome. Jimmy, let's run it.
Why does breakfast sharpen me some days, fog me others?
Because your gut talks to your brain first, before willpower shows up.
Calmer afternoons, steadier decisions, fewer spikes and crashes.
That edge matters at work, in training, and at home.
We'll decode the gut-brain link without jargon.
Simple switches. Protein first breakfast, fiber plus probiotic, earlier sleep.
Diversity matters. Your gut signals your brain, not vibes.
Align the plate with the brain, not trends.
Repeatable wins over spectacle. Simple switches you can feel by afternoon.
Today, the breaking down the gut-brain axis and the simple levers that we can pull to boost mood and resilience in real time. Johnny, let's simplify this one, brother. What's something that I could...
Well, real quick, so everybody understands why.
Yes.
Because about a little more than 75% of the serotonin production is in your stomach. So serotonin is that brain chemical that we know is a brain chemical, is largely produced in the gut. When gut health is on point, that gives us a feeling of wellness. Like you could be having a person that's low in serotonin is having a really hard time coping with a problem that a person that's not low on serotonin could just cruise right through.
Dude, you just dropped
the simplest thing. Go ahead.
No. I was just going to play on that, because people with depression, you'd know this because of clients you work with. People with depression often show lower gut diversity. Which
all you got to do is fucking pull the processed food out of there, and it will make fucking leaps and bounds forward in a matter of 7 days.
Yeah.
The stomach's not made to process all of the shit that you put in there, which means it's handicapped right from the start.
Yeah, Marty.
Yeah, I just got a question / comment to throw on the table when it comes to depression. When you look at least for me, when I look at people who have been depressed before.
Mm-hmm.
They're never at their peak physicality, their peak physical health, their peak fitness. There's just like, and if they were fit, they probably fell off. That's just a slight observation I made. But when you have people who have a routine, of whether that's getting up early in the morning, going to the gym, drinking water first. They got some type of routine that's healthy or promote some type of health benefits. Rarely are they depressed. Just an observation from my end. I don't know if y'all seen that as well.
So I've seen the same thing. I actually observed it over the weekend, and I'll leave that there. What I also observed though on Friday is a complete opposite to this, which is also very saddening. We had an NFL young man who killed himself due to mental health situations, who we might think was athletically all sorted out as well. So it does kind of fit.
Doesn't tell us what he ate though, dude. You'd be really surprised what these high level dudes. And what's the little guy? Ocho Cinco. He fucking survived off McDonald's.
I know. Yeah. Well, and there's some rumblings that this fellow might have been struggling, Marty, with some CTE there as well. But I don't want to make allegations or anything. I really want to stay on, and Melissa talks about it here. And I got to be honest, John, I didn't know much about this till I met you. The brain gut connection, fascinating to me.
Check this out.
I did not know any of it because to me, and I think a lot of humans, we don't connect here to down here because we don't see it. But yet, how much of that down here affects up here is incredible to me, man.
Well, listen to this. You got all these different organs in the body.
Yeah.
The only organ that gives you more signals and talks to you more than the stomach is the brain. The stomach is the number 2 communicator, but we don't fucking listen to anything it says.
No, we do. Well, no, I'll crack a joke. we do. It says go to the fridge or the pantry and stand there and find something shitty to eat. Cracking
your
joke.
Brain, that's not your stomach.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
your stomach's not saying that dumb shit.
Yes.
Definitely not.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm correct.
What the signals that most people know is, God damn it, I ate too much and fuck, I'm starving. Those are the two.
Yeah, well, so the
there's so many messages in between just with that one line of communication.
Yes, double A, I'm with you, man. What's depressing is the state of the world right now. True comment, double A. Hard to argue with that. And no, we're not saying we should all go vegan. Not at all. As a matter of fact, you're talking to a man here who eats nothing but flesh here, which is John Anderson. Sure, there's benefits to vegan, benefits to protein, but we want to eat lots of protein. We want to eat lots of meat, right? We're talking more so about
you know what they say about the vegans, right? You know what they say about vegans?
No,
they say a lot of shit.
Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's like if you take thousands of them and look at them, there's vegans that cheat on their diet, and then there's the true vegans, and they're fucking mad as hell all the time.
They're mad as hell all the time, Marty. Simple as that. Period. Boom.
Yeah. That's why these fuckers are so confrontational.
I know some with good spirits. The ones that tend to be in the gym and they eat.
And you know what? Those are the ones that cheat on their diet. They're good spirited because they're not a true fucking vegan. If you look at a vegan, so few are fucking truly doing what they're supposed to do.
You know what? I'm gonna kind of walk towards Anderson with this one because I would be fascinated to do a study. How many vegans are truly 100% never cheat?
Dude, they're fewer than you would think, and I'm mad as hell all the time.
I'm curious, and I'm with Laura. It takes a massive commitment.
The suicide rate is fucking way higher.
Does vegan Cheetos count as cheating? Where's that within their diet?
Well, I mean, because when it comes right down to it, of course, it's a joke. But to be a fucking true vegan is not easy.
Well, I agree with Laura. Like her comment here is it takes a massive commitment to live a healthy vegan lifestyle. Yeah. Hats off to those who are able to.
And you can even put healthy as a question mark.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that they're not getting.
Yeah. What's fascinating to me is that you wonder how many are closet cheaters, and I got no judgment, just purely curiosity, right? Which is, I'm vegan 99.999% of the time. Okay, nobody's looking. I'm gonna go for a drive over here and have a little bit of meat.
It's Serena Williams. She calls herself a Chegan because she cheats as she's a vegan.
Oh, really?
You can't be built how she was built and be a vegan. There's just no way.
She did that later in life, I'm sure. But I mean, it's kind of crazy. You look at the true vegans, and these fuckers are fighting with everybody. Seriously.
We got Tom Ritchie joining us on the Greatest Cannabis. Hey, Richie, congratulations on your new appointment, brother. Tom Ritchie joining us here this morning. And he says, I was vegan for 7 years, strict, clean, proper diet, returned Omni to rule out joint pain. A lot of supplementations needed, resumed Omni, so resumed animal. It's interesting because here's what I'm curious about this though, is that Tom used the word was, which like, so why did you change? So he's like, I went there to go get, to rule out joint pain, and I went back to supplementation and so forth, right? So it's and then Spartacus, the mother's 90 years old and her memory is still completely there. She's always keeping busy. Yes. Yeah, it's I find it fascinating, those that choose
There's
that.
So many other ways to kill inflammation than doing that.
Yeah. A dirty vegan, Tom called himself, or as you said, Serena Williams called herself a cheegan.
There was a dude, we had to block his ass finally, but I mean, this fucking guy was, you couldn't say anything. He was going to come at you. So I tagged him the angry vegan. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy, he just gets more spooled up.
All right, strong men engineer their environment. Start with the gut, guys. The gut has more influence on our brain than we realize. Again, I'm learning so much about gut health just doing this show with everybody here and how it affects the brain. We're going to do a lifestyle tip with John Anderson. Wake the young man up. We'll do a reset on hour 2, and we'll come back and keep the show rock and rolling. Here we got Double A saying before we go, we just need intermittent fasting and ensuring our eyes aren't bigger than our stomachs. We need to find what works best for us would be what I'd put on the table there. So let's do that. Let's do lifestyle tip. We'll reset hour 2 and keep it rock and rolling here on Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, Marty, and the entire gang on the dual stream edition, brand new Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. Let's do it, Jimmy.
And that's Uncle John's tip for being an awesome puppy pitcher. Do what the other puppies aren't willing to do. Don't be fucking average.
Well, let's run with this little thing we've been talking about with gut health. Well, here's the thing. So many of us are trying to alter the way we eat for a certain purpose. And usually that purpose got to do with health, maybe losing body fat. I mean, there's a lot of the things that we're changing in our diets that are fairly similar. Health, the list goes on. And I'm always about making things simple, especially when it comes to these tips, so you guys can take a singular thing and get a lot of mileage out of it. Well, the simplest thing, I can't say easy, but it's easier once you start to actually look a little deeper into it, put a little effort into it. In terms of gut health, which will translate into all sorts of good stuff, better energy, more focus, weight loss, building muscle, is to remove processed foods from your diet. Now, what is a processed food? That's a question that many people have. They say, well, I eat clean. Well, clean doesn't really represent, no processed foods, I guess you would say. Like people say, oh yeah, I ate a turkey sandwich for lunch. Well, was it a cold cut? Because that's processed food. Bread is a processed food. So let's just talk about the carbohydrate. The carbohydrates, we live in this world of carbohydrates, but when you get down to it, a non-processed food carbohydrate would be rice, would be potatoes. I mean, that's how basic it is. Anytime you take something and you change its form, that's a process. So you could even argue that ground beef would be processed because it was actually ground. Now, that's kind of one of those outliers because ground beef is actually proven to digest better because it's call almost pre-digested. It was almost like it was chewed for you. But what I'm getting at is usually when a food changes form through processing, there's going to be a bunch of shit put in there that your body's not going to recognize. And that's what getting rid of processed food is. Your stomach wasn't designed to process chemicals, wasn't designed. If you can't read what's on the actual ingredient list, just processed, because in the processing process, they're going to have to add a bunch of shit in there. And that's the shit that causes your gut the problems. So if you're looking for one simple thing to move in the right direction with your diet, your gut health, your health in general, energy focus, just remove the processed foods. Rock and roll.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mornings Live with Keith, John, and friends. We're getting after it here on the Dual Stream Edition. Brand new. One stream. No. Two streams. No. One stream, two formats. Horizontal, vertical. We got everybody together, everybody. Welcome back to the big show here. Mornings in the Live with Keith, John, and friends. Center stage just wrapped up. We talked gut health, guys. We talked gut health as I got distracted by some wonderful love notes from my beautiful wife. I love you, babes. Guys, we're going to get into deep dive. We're going to stop copying 4 a.m. routines. I got a fun couple topics here I'm going to put on the table that I'm going to surprise the guys with here. I want to talk berberine. Guys, when we come back with John, I want to talk berberine. I want to put that on the table as well. We're going to talk turning data into decisions, and we're going to talk air fryer. Yes, do you guys use air fryers? I read something on the weekend about doing eggs in the air fryer. I'm kind of fascinated about that. See if you guys have done boiled or soft boiled or hard boiled eggs in the air fryer, even though it's not boiled. And hey, bottom of the hour, guys, we're going to open the phone lines 431-300-3005, 431-300-3005. Those phone lines will be open for you guys to join the show. Yes, just like 1996. Speaking of 96, that was the year Happy Gilmore. $12 million budget. Happy Gilmore won, $12 million budget. This year, they launched Happy Gilmore 2. Holroyd, Happy Gilmore 2. Watched it yesterday with the kids. $152 million budget shot in the state of New York, in New Jersey. $152 million to make Happy Gilmore 2. 28 years later, after they spent $12 million making Happy Gilmore. So not really sure what they spent the additional 120 some odd million dollars on, but it certainly was a funny movie, and I enjoyed that one. Watching that one here yesterday with the kids. Let's bring Marty back up here on the show here. Marty, have you watched Happy Gilmore before, man? You seen that show? Seen the movie?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it though.
It's fucking funny,
it's
man.
A little before my time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Number two was on the weekend here. I had some.
It's a little white too.
I was just gonna say, man, it might be. Actually, I don't know if there's a black guy in it. Now that I think about it, I don't know if there's a black guy in the whole movie.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I think it's actually a fully white movie. There's not a. Just now that I'm thinking about it, it's a golf movie, and we know there was one black golfer who kind of changed the world for a while, and then he went and fucked himself up, and there's been no replacement, Marty. There's been no black guy to replace Tiger.
Black guy, yeah. Sorry, maybe I should try golf. That's the path I should have went down. No, but I didn't see that movie. I've heard of it though.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, berberine. Can we talk about berberine, Johnny? Do you know much about it? Do you use it? What can you speak about it? I found some news about it, and I was a little bit curious about berberine. Are we able to talk a little bit?
Yeah, I mean it's helpful. It's one of the things I'm looking to know more about. I haven't actually gotten deeper into that one yet.
Okay.
But it's definitely something that can be. It definitely used properly. It has some pretty good properties.
Yeah, so a plant-derived compound that supports weight loss and metabolic health through multiple complementary mechanisms. And some of the things that I guess it does, John, is supporting blood sugar control, activating AMPK for fat burning, enhances gut health.
But here's the thing we got to remember.
Yeah,
it's not a single. Excuse me. It's not a singular fix-all.
No.
Yeah, so it's going to be added into a repertoire that's going to make it have the punch it needs.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from this.
That's the part I don't know.
That's what I got from the article here, but I know I brought it up because so it's not a peptide, it's a natural compound, right, John? Like it's an actual it's a natural compound, but
derived from plants, yeah.
Derived from plants. Yes. Yeah. And what I found fascinating about it, not fascinating, what interesting about it was that it also positively influences the gut microbiome, increasing beneficial bacteria, reducing inflammation. It also manages cholesterol and lipids, and it increases the metabolic rate. So
not going to overcome processed foods.
No. Well, that's again, right? Yeah, I have my Big Mac and I followed with my berberine and my creatine.
Hey, before I forget, I got to go at 20 because we're trying to get out. We're trying to leave at a certain place. I just got to go 10 minutes early.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. Yeah. So there was a black dude, Marty. Carl Weathers. Yes, he was his coach, Apollo. Yes, that was.
He had no arm. Remember, his alligator ate the arm.
I do. Yes. Yeah. So there you go, Marty. The one black guy only had one arm.
See that's why I didn't see that movie, man. Come on, can we get some good representation in there? All right, I'm gonna check it out now.
And there's nonstop cameos in it, like Marshall Mathers, Eminem's, like everywhere you look, there's nonstop cameos of actors that are making their way through the movie because it was just one of those stupid kind of just funny, ridiculous movies, right? So. All right, berberine. Hey, here's something else I wanted to put on the table for you guys as well. Hold on here. Where we go here? Air fryers. Marty, you got an air fryer?
I do. I love it.
You do?
The air fryer and then something called a Ninja.
Yes, the Ninja air fryer.
Yeah.
Is that how you cook all your food?
Not all of it, but I use it for certain things.
Yeah. So crispy
protein,
There's a lot of value in the air fryer.
So hold up! Don't tell me it's unhealthy. Don't tell me it's unhealthy or something, man. I know you've come.
No. It is what you make of it. As long as you're using it the way you can make anything unhealthy if you want to.
Okay. Johnny, you ever made eggs in the air fryer? I found something on the weekend.
I don't make anything in anything. I eat it.
Let me rephrase it. Does Terry ever make eggs in the air fryer?
No. She's vegetable. She does amazing vegetables in there.
Yeah. There's I found some on the weekend.
I wouldn't be able to find the fucking air fryer.
I'm with you, Johnny. I lose stuff all the time.
Let alone fucking how to turn it on.
Air fryers obviously offer significant health benefits versus deep frying, up to 75% less fat, lower calorie content, reduced risk, and so forth. I found this because we talk eggs often on the show. A new way to do your eggs: throw them in the air fryer. True story, Marty. Soft boiled, medium boiled, or hard boiled egg, throw them in the air fryer. Now, one may say, why don't you throw them in why don't you boil the water? You just might find a different way to enjoy your eggs by throwing them into the air fryer. So there's something for you to consider, Marty. And they won't be crispy.
Less moving pieces, I would.
Yes, and they won't be crispy, Marty. They'll just be good old cooked eggs. In the same way, too. Put them in your shells and get the whole thing done, just like that.
Yeah, well, I don't eat eggs, so that'll be.
I know you don't eat eggs. That's why I thought maybe that was a way to get you walking towards eggs. Johnny, I think it's our mission. One day we're gonna convince the young man to consume an egg. You've never had an egg, Marty, ever?
No, I have. So I'm gonna try to get my mom on here one day and tell you what happened when she tried to feed them to me as a baby. I would spit them out.
Lauren, I don't think the air fryer can hold enough food in a serving for John. Actually, I know it to be a fact. Yeah. Would you eat, John, 4 pounds of protein a day? 4 pounds, right?
Yeah, but I eat it, and sometimes more, but I eat it over 7-8 servings.
Yeah, I know, but you're still gonna make it.
Oh yeah, no. When that's why she does vegetables in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when we cook something, I mean, she just cooked up. I don't know how big these things were, but they're at least a couple, 2-3 pounds a piece. She just did 7 tri-tips.
Oh yeah.
Usually we're going to get 20 pounds of something every time we cook. Every time she cooks.
Okay.
It will be because I'm the moral support portion of the deal.
Hey.
So you prep in advance? She's not cooking every meal. You basically just taking that.
Hell no.
She
cooks. Yeah, she cook anytime. We got that monster barbecue with like 7 fucking burners.
I got you.
And then, we have the smoker with all the different trays. So it's because doing 2 versus 7 is not that big of a difference.
I got you. Yeah, I ain't know how bougie you were, man. Johnny might need a fresh cooked meal every meal. So,
dude, I eat most of my food cold.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
he's not
yeah. I
really
mean, I don't depend on warmth for when I get it warm, it's going great.
Ah,
Well, how am I supposed to eat this? It's cold.
Hey, so Johnny, you and I grew up with Batman and Robin. Marty, a little bit. Sorry, Marty. This is white guys. Not there's no black.
oh man, what we got? What now?
Well, I mean, it took a while before we got a black superhero, didn't it?
Well, it took too long, actually, Marty. And then the guy dies. I'm not trying to.
About Black Panther.
Yeah, one of the greatest movies, one of the greatest superheroes. Chadwick Boseman, greatest actor, dude, and just building an awesome platform, Marty. And then the young man gets sick. It's so sad. Honest to God, though.
Yeah. It's, the kids really looked up to him too. I didn't realize how big it was. I guess maybe because I'm an adult. Yeah, but it was really a big thing when that movie came out.
100%, man. I love that movie. That was a fucking good movie.
But now there's all sorts of shit. Look at all the God, I'm trying to think of some of the names. Like he's like the badass cop that just fucks everybody up. There's tons of those.
Oh, Eddie Murphy, Raw, Beverly Hills Cop.
Well, Alex Cross.
We're talking about like superhero and action.
Yeah.
Like what was God? I'm trying to think. I mean, there's so many different black actors that have taken these really cool roles.
Well, I found a ridiculous piece of content for discussion this morning, which as I read it, I thought to myself, oh man, like we got to talk about this today. Distressing things about the Batman and Robin relationship that no one likes to talk about. This is fucking funny, man. Now think about some of these things. So Robin in the Batman and Robin relationship was always depicted as a minor, the boy wonder, yet nobody ever talked about it. So think about this. Batman was hanging out with the minor, routinely taking
because that was his understudy. He was mentoring him.
But he was like,
it's not like they were fucking taking showers together and slept in the same bed.
That's what they're going to make it seem like in 2025.
Well, that's my point, Marty, right? Like, can you imagine Marty and Keith are going to create a movie in 2025 and we're going to have a little young man called the Boy Wonder hanging out with an adult, taking him out onto the streets of Gotham, fighting bad guys? Like, that just
wouldn't work nowadays.
It wasn't fucking 12 for Christ's sake.
But the thing is, nobody really knew, because then there was these troubling power dynamics, right? So Batman acts as Robin's guardian and mentor, but his approach is problematic. His methods range from emotionally distant tough love to outright neglect and at times abusive training. So think about just how that whole thing, Marty, back to it not working in 2025.
Yeah, it's not happening. But I mean, who thinks of that though?
Exactly. Thank you. People who have way too much fucking time on their hands.
Exactly. You got nothing going on in your day.
Yep. Well, but here's something else though too, right? So again, Batman fully covered. The Boy Wonder, the little boy, like the little guy, only has his eyes covered. And that's essentially saying that we can tell who the human is by just, so we're gonna let the little boy only have his eyes covered so that the whole world can do his thing. And then queer coding and social stigma. The Batman and Robin partnership has been subject to speculation about the underlying nature of their relationship. And then, of course, the financial and legal ambiguities. Robin is often referred to as Batman's ward, which means that he's actually like taking care of him half the time. And then just the whole the emotional, breakups and along the way. The point is that you couldn't make Batman and Robin in 2025 with much of the storylines that we were raised that nobody still talks about today. Found it kind of funny, actually, because we don't weirdness shit, man. Weirdness.
People just too
that's
sensitive.
Called fucking earning your stripes is what that's called.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah. Like in Japan, there's what they call the young boys, and these are aspiring wrestlers, and they will literally, especially like you got a big wig, like the stars that have been wrestling for 30 years over there.
Yeah.
I might have 3 fucking young boys following around, fucking, he doesn't do anything, doesn't carry a bag, doesn't wipe himself off after a match. these guys they're earning their stripes.
There is a so I'm actually really glad you put that on the table, because Carter and I were talking about this weekend. He's obviously got his hockey career happening right now, and he's not playing a lot right now because he knows that he's got to earn his playing time. He knows
exactly.
That he's not, right.
Exactly.
I had to go through that too.
Marty, John, why have we stopped teaching that to people? That you got to earn it. And I'm serious.
People don't want to fucking work. The people don't want to earn it anymore. Is
that what it is, John? Is that from your point as simple as that? That's okay. I went to school. I've done this. I've done this. I should expect this. Is that what your perception would be?
I honestly, I haven't put that much thought into it,
Marty.
I just know that the people that someone that like in the young boy scenario,
yeah,
a lot of them don't fucking make it.
No,
they're earning their stripes.
Yes.
They'll do that for a fucking decade,
putting the time in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add this too, man. So we probably started participation trophy era in like what 2008, maybe 2010.
Yeah. Maybe even a little bit earlier.
Yeah, earlier. Okay, yeah, definitely earlier. Because I was gonna say a lot of them are adults now. We're young adults.
Yeah.
Right. So they grew up with their mindset. So now they think they're just entitled to everything. And then you throw body positivity on top of that. And then you throw some other things. I don't want to get into it. But
I understand.
I guess racial, right? Because sometimes you don't have to earn something. You could just be the black person and get awarded with stuff. So I think all of that ties into this crazy entitlement in our country and Canada too.
So I'm pleased that I saw, who is it? Two big, the names escape me. Two big global corporations here just stopped reporting this week they just stopped reporting on their DEI initiatives. Finally, to your point, Marty.
Oh, really?
Because the DEI initiatives are about checking the box. Okay, we got 3 black guys, check the box. Instead of, there's 3 talented human beings. They're extremely smart, extremely proficient. They happen to be Chinese, Korean, and black. Not because of, you know what I mean? There's a shift in the thinking. So I think it's back to your point, Marty, around the entitlement side of things too, right?
It even goes deeper than that. Interest. If you have enough fucking interest, you'll earn your stripes.
If you have, so I'm who's just Mel Robbins I saw on the weekend, and her clip was so simple. We talk about it daily. She's like, there's truth to the fact that if you show up day after day, you will get what you want. Mm-hmm. Because 99% of humans will not show up every single day to get what you want. Most will quit. And she oversimplified it, but she's like, truth is, if you continue to go, just by time itself, people are going to fall off, and those that are left standing,
the people that keep showing up, their interest is
interest, because the interest is what drives you. Yep. If you didn't have an interest in being here, you're not going to keep showing up. It's actually as simple as that. Speaking of showing up, I got 1 minute left. Anderson, what time's the bus leaving? In 40 minutes?
Well, Terry's up.
Whoa, hold on. What's going on? We've never heard this.
Because no shit. Because we need to get out of the house before our youngest daughter gets out of the house, because we're not bringing our dogs. And
you said
if they know when we're packing the fucking car.
Yes, the dog.
So
yes.
If she leaves, and then we pack the cars and leave, they're gonna think they get and they'll think they were left behind, like we're leaving.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's we don't want them to have that anxiety, because she's going to be gone for like 8 hours, and that's they have no problem with that as long as they're fucking chill. Mm-hmm. So we want to get out. So we want to make sure we're gone. She'll be home for another 15 minutes. Then I'm actually loading the car where they can't even see it, so they don't know that we're leaving like we're leaving.
Gotcha.
Marty, it's funny, man, what we do for our animals. Johnny, I'm so with you, man. When I go somewhere, I'll make sure the animals can't see me or get my bags. And
the crazy part, Terry won't fucking do this for me.
Yeah.
It's the dogs.
I know. I will sneak behind the dog's back to put my bags over there so they don't see, because if the dogs know I'm leaving, oh my God, their anxiety, they start pacing and start freaking out. Leaving, right? So it's actually a thing. It's totally a thing. I get it. Marty, what I got going today, bud?
I've got some more clients. I'm gonna get my workout in. I took 4 days off, Johnny.
Dude,
my body was hurting, man. So I really needed it.
Feel?
I feel great. Like I'm ready to get after it, man. Yeah,
that's it, babe. That's it,
man. So I'm gonna get after it today after 4-day break. I'll let you guys know how it goes.
I'm so curious, though, Marty. How was your brain feeling going through it though? Were you like, "Ah, fuck, I gotta go. Or were you intentionally telling yourself to stop? Because I know I have that battle.
Yeah, the first 2 days I was like that, but yesterday and the day before that, I was fine.
Yeah, you realize that, okay, I'm going back on Monday. I'm going to accept my pace right now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, good for you. Yep. That's awesome. All right, well, let's get the big man out of here. Jimmy, Melissa, let's get the big dog out of here. Marty, you gonna rock and roll too, brother? You're gonna stick around for a bit.
I'll stick around till 9:30.
Let's do it. All right. So let's get the big dog out of here. Johnny,
all right, Johnny.
Travel safe, okay?
I'll see you guys in the morning. Have a good loop.
Take care. You betcha. All right, John's out of here. He left with Keith and Marty here on Mornings Live with Keith, John, and friends, getting after it every single day here at 8 o'clock Eastern time, right here on the big network of YouTube and so forth. I wanted to say something for you, Marty, here that I got. So, Marty, scientists just found something fascinating about how women dirty talk. And I'm serious. Okay. And it's actually linked to how women think about their genitals.
Okay.
Yeah. So women growing up using vulgar terms for their genitals feel more empowered when it comes to having intimate relations with their partner, to be a little more open-minded around it. So the study involved almost 500 American women and categorized words used for female genitalia. So into 9 groups, from anatomical, like, so use the vulva or vulgar, to the pussy, right? So all the way from like actual scientific words to like childish words like the vajayjay, right? The study reflects contemporary evolving language shaped by online culture. Using more explicit dirty talk seemed to boost self-acceptance. So women who are more comfortable with not using like the childish, goofy names that our parents often teach us to call our genitals, women found themselves more comfortable when they used the proper words. So I'll back it up, because I was raised, we'll have a conversation here. I was raised like, as a young boy, it was like the peenie, right? I was never told to call it the penis. It was always like the peenie, right? And I don't know many, I don't know why we as parents want to teach our children not to call the parts what they are. Like, did your mom teach you that it was the penis, or did she say it was something else? And I'm being serious.
Nah, my mom didn't teach me that, but I would say that the vulgar language might have come from my friends and just school and culture. But I wasn't scared to say it. But I don't know. My mom didn't teach me that either. So I don't know why parents do that,
But I know a lot of parents will teach their children, like females, like, well, that's the vajayjay, or that's like it's your hoo-hoo, or I'm just thinking of stupid words, but it's not like, no, but that's your vagina. That is that's your arm, that's your finger, that's your thumb. Yet when it comes to our private parts, we as humans have decided to nickname them. And this study has said that women who have been taught how to the proper terminology around them are having essentially a more fulfilling sex life, because it wasn't caught up in terms that don't mean anything.
Well, believe it or not, they say here in the West, we're a little more reserved.
Yes.
So it's kind of looked down upon to, I guess, be so open about things like that.
Well, and Lauren's got a good comment too. She's like, I often wondered the same thing, because we don't change the name of a foot or an elbow. Like, I don't say to, hey, Marty, my the thing at the bottom of my leg is sore right now. It's just, but yet, I got a little girl. Oh, did you go wipe your vajayjay? No, did you go wipe your vagina? You got a vagina, and that's where you pee. It's just, so anyways, I thought it was fascinating, because I think there's good learning in that, right?
Well, think about it. We sugarcoat stuff like that. And you wonder why we sugarcoat everything else.
So true.
So you got a kid thinking, I can't say this word. Well, I can't say fat. I can't say, black. I can't say white. It kind of carries on as we get older. So I think this might be the start of it. We might have discovered the start of it.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, because the study reveals that how women dirty talk, especially the words they choose, can play a significant role in their sexual confidence. And that was really the point of it, right? Which to me, it's the confidence. And I like your point of view, because if we're just dismissing it on day one, you're not teaching the children anything proper on day one at all.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. And especially with women, that all the stuff they have going on and
Oh,
the obstacles they have to face
oh.
growing up as little girls and stuff. Like, why not just be open and tell them what it is, you know?
It's one thing I really have appreciated and loved about Lauren is her body acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She's like, yeah, I have a baby. I had a baby and it came under my vagina, and I got a body. No, but it's like, but yet, yeah, we laugh, Marty, but yet we know so many human beings are so uncomfortable admitting that that's how it works. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, right? You're like, you sit down with a female going and have a conversation about having a kid. We get squeezy and nervous, and no, actually, that's how it works. That's actually
And guess what else? It's been happening for centuries. You know, the women just didn't start having kids. They've been having kids forever. So, you know, let's call it what it is.
Let's call it what it is. Exactly. Speaking of calling it what it is, how's the behind the scenes going, brother, in the content world for you?
Oh man, it's going good. I haven't really added anything new, you know, but I'm getting a lot of new subs to the page.
Nice.
And you know, right now this is working for me.
Yeah.
You know, little things like little graphics and working on a new intro, just things like that, pretty much. But the format of my show is still pretty much the same.
Nice.
And I've been doing a lot more content with clients, a lot more content with my mom, obviously, because people love to watch that.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, I'm having fun with it. You know,
what was the one trigger for as you've been training mom?
Mm-hmm.
What has been the one trigger women have been reaching out for you? Like they're seeing mom's results. They're seeing that like what are they saying? Make me like your mom. Help me get to be like your mom. Like what's the common theme?
Yeah, more so. Hey, you know, make me like your mom, or just having the confidence to do it. Because a lot of people in general, but especially women, you know, they kind of throw in the towel at a certain age.
Yes.
And so them seeing my mom makes them feel a lot more comfortable, you know, getting in the gym, and then me working with her. They know I know how to work with women that age. So, you know, I've been getting a lot of, you know, 40 and up women. Yeah. I've gotten some women my age too.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. Like the guys just, you know, I get way more women clients than men. I don't know why that is, but you know, the guys, they tend to like to do it on their own, I guess, maybe, or I don't know. So,
I wouldn't complain though. You're doing something.
I'm not
right.
complaining at all. I'm not complaining at all.
Yeah. I agree with Lauren. Marty, loved your back training video with your mom. Yeah, me too. I loved all of it. It's empowering. It shows the dynamic with you and mom. But for me, it just shows what 59 can be and what 59 can look like.
Absolutely. And that's not staged. That's literally how we act.
Oh, I believe it. I absolutely
all day.
Yeah. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. But she's empowering. She's empowering and she's encouraging. And that, you know, somebody who sees mom there, let's face it, not a lot of 59-year-old women have the confidence to put a crop top on, B, to go and lift, like lift heavy weights, right? Do hip thrusts, right? And to put herself out there, and if in a public forum too. That's the other thing that people sometimes don't think about, right? Is that she's in a public gym doing her thing, not behind some closed doors. You know, she's out there doing her thing, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm fucking getting after it."
Yeah, someone wrote like on one of the videos, like, you know, don't hurt your mom. You know, don't have her pass out. And just it's sad how people just don't understand. Like, if she's at a certain fitness level, she's probably fine, and you can be at that fitness level at this age. You know,
how does mom deal with outside of the gym, food wise? Is she pretty disciplined?
Oh yeah, for sure. She's definitely disciplined. Yeah, she most of the stuff she eats is clean, but I mean, like, I think she probably gonna kill me if she watches this, but I think she's gonna get the cookie butter coffee from Dunkin'. It's like a seasonal coffee with a shit ton of sugar in it.
It's Thanksgiving right this week. Yeah,
she's like, I got to get this before it's out of season. Because everyone keeps talking about how good it is, but she definitely enjoys herself too. But I'd probably say 90% of what she puts in her body is whole foods and clean stuff.
Well, and it shows. Right, it just shows literally in how she brings herself together and gets after in the gym there. So that's awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome. Yep. All right, pal. Well, I'm going to let you go. I got something I'm hopefully going to share with you later today. I've been working on it hard here, and I've been wanting to get more of it done before I shared it. So it is the business plan that I've been working on. I expect it to drop. I don't think I shared it. Hold on, I'm having a quick look here. No, I just shared a 1 page with you, but I'm going to share more of it later today with you.
Share it with me. Okay. Awesome. And let me ask you, so I'm usually done training while the show is going on, I don't know if you mind if I drop in late on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
100%. Yeah, come on in here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll come in late. I still want to get in here, but
no, listen, I'm absolutely, you're part of this thing. So you know how it works. We're here for 2 hours, and when you get in here, you jump in here, and we'll get you on here. Now we got the 2 streams dropping in here, brother. Let's get after it. Love to have you.
Yeah. I booked market, so it shouldn't be any issues when I come back. So
no issues. We got.
So I'll be here late tomorrow, man.
All right, pal. We got a guest. We got a guest coming in tomorrow as well. So we got guests for the rest of the week. Oh, we had a guest on Friday, man. He was awesome. And then we had coffee on Saturday, and he shared something with me on Saturday that fucking blew me away. So as a result of that, I said, you got to come back. So he's coming back next Wednesday, maybe just for a short period of time. So hopefully you can be here, because he did something on that Friday show that he's never done before. And then he admitted it to me on Saturday. And I'm like, holy fuck. He proved my thesis around live. And I just said to John this morning, I said, I'm not going to share him anymore, John. I'm not share more with you. I want him to share what he did last Friday live next week on the show, because it was really good, actually. So it was awesome. So okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna keep work towards wrapping this up with my arrays in the community corner, and we'll catch up a little later. Okay, brother?
All right, man. Have a good one. I'll see you.
You too. All right, guys. Marty's out of here. Boopity boom. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mornings in Live with Keith, John, and friends. Jamie Newstead got a new job. What's going on, Jamie? What's going on, brother? Good to have you here in the community. Good to see you, John Petrocelli. How is that, Petro? Did you get to hike in this weekend? Just wondered. Not that I'm monitoring what you're up to. Not that I'm watching your back. Just curious. Jamie Newstead, Lauren. We got Tom Ritchie. We got Adam Holroyd. We got the gang here hanging out with you this morning on Mornings and Live with Keith, John, and friends. The only morning show to help you guys get up and get after it every single day here, live 8 o'clock Eastern time, right here on YouTube, LinkedIn, and X. Although we might be making some changes to where it's being distributed along the way here. Okay, so I think we got through everything. The one topic I did not get to today, which was the stop copying 4 a.m. routines. It's now up to 6 jobs before the age of 30, 6 years old. Jamie, I'm now up to 6 jobs before the age of 30 years old. Good job, Jamie. Where are you working at now, Jamie? We'd love to hear where you're working at now. And Jamie, where are you joining us from here today, by the way? Curious to know where you're joining us from and where you got your brand new job. And isn't that the society we live in today? We're just always changing jobs. Is that what it is? I'd like to know where you're working at these days. All right, so we did not get to the stop copying 4 a.m. routines. Now, if we do have an intro, let's drop it, Jimmy, because then I will comment on it, because I think there's something to be said about it. If not, all good, but I think we do have a B-roll. So let's drop this.
Do you need 4 a.m. ice baths to win mornings? Or is that internet cosplay? Chasing viral routines burns you out. Real wins come from repeatable starts, energy left for work and home. Water, daylight, 5-minute move, top priorities. A 15-minute routine that survives kids, shifts, commutes. Most productive guys wake 6 to 7, not 3:59.
Do you mean average guys?
All right. So, have you ever felt guilty for not waking up at 4 a.m. and not plunging into the ice bath, not doing all the stuff that the morning gurus tell you to do? Like me. Well, listen, today I'm going to give you some permission. We're going to break the spell. We're going to talk about the most effective morning routine that's consistent, built around your actual life, not viral aesthetics. But before we get to that, I can look over here to the comments here. We got Newstead. The new job is in Bunnings Warehouse from yeah, that's right. Jamie's in Australia. That's right. That's awesome, man. And then Petro, my better half keeps changing up the plan. No Crowder's Mountain yet, but double. Oh, good job. Doubles golfing. Yes. And then Jamie, no, because I believe everyone has a different time waking up. That works for them, not everybody. Interesting, Jamie, because it's funny while you're going there, because I'm going there as well here today, actually, which is this idea of encouraging people to find what works best for them. Now, we live in a world where everybody's trying to create content to move the needle. So everybody is saying what works best for me might work best for you. But really, the goal isn't in the heroic hours. It's in reliable starts. Habits that lower friction. Habits that might protect your energy. And habits that might align with your season of life. The reality is, guys, the consistency beats the intensity for long-term health, focus, and confidence. Most importantly, though, I would say it's the interest. So I love the mornings. I believe the mornings is the way to start the day. And what I mean by that, I believe mornings is the way to start the day on the right foot, to set the tone, to set the conversation for your community. So, whether it's an early morning, mid-morning, late morning, what I would encourage you to do is find what works best for you. So take all the habits that people talk about. So we know getting to bed on time is good. We know getting up, not hitting the snooze button is good. But whether it's a 4 a.m. start, a 5 a.m. start, a 6 a.m. start, the reality is the 4 a.m. template, it's probably mostly entertainment. Might not be a blueprint, might not be for everyone. These viral routines that we see across the TikToks, YouTubes, the Instagrams, they generally skew extreme. We talk mouth taping, we talk taping our eyes, we talk about all these crazy things. But what they often ignore is the realities of life. The jobs, the spouses, the kids, the expectations, the deadlines. However, if something is extremely important to you and you have a high interest in being the best at it or being the best at whatever is important to you, you're probably going to find a way to make that morning the most productive start to your day. In my experience, in my research, most productive men wake that 6 to 7 a.m. spot. But it's interesting because you have the outliers, right? You have the Steve Jobs, the Tim Cooks, the Warren Buffetts, all tickling that 4 or 5, the Jeff Bezos, all tickling that 4 or 5 a.m. spot. But whether it's 4 a.m., 5 or 6, to me, it's getting up, stacking the basics, stacking the water, stacking the movement, stacking the light, right? Getting those quick priorities ready. So I guess what I'm saying to you guys right now is that perhaps this is permission to not rush towards the guru's advice. Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. Maybe the ultra early alarm that I'm encouraging you to chase might be spiking stress for you. Or maybe it's spiking stress because you're having a hard time getting to bed on the right time the night before. Maybe the commitment of 5 to 10 minutes of movement first thing in the morning stresses you out before the day starts. We know it works. Get up on your time, find a routine that works best for you, get moving, watch the magic happen. But guys, we're going to have those family responsibilities. What I would invite you to do, though, is have it drive your routine design, not having your design drive the routine. So what's the practical takeaway? Build that morning routine that works best for you, not for what the guru says. And I'm one of them. But my recommendation is this. Get up, put those non-negotiables on the table, and win them daily. Whether it's 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m., it all starts in the morning. So don't worry about copying what somebody else says. Take what others say, take what others do, take all the information, synthesize it, and create something that works best for you. All right, guys, Maya, I think we got something to talk about in the community corner. What do we got, Maya Rez?
Welcome back to the Community Corner, fellas. Today, we're stress testing discipline. We're going to talk about designing a life that runs without motivation, moving on after fuck-ups, and getting clear on what you don't do so you can focus on saying yes to the right opportunities. Let's hear those stories, Keith.
right, guys. Hey, the phone lines are open. You can join the show that's live right now, or in the mornings in the lab community. To join the show, 431-300-3005. Phone, text, or leave a voicemail. Phone, text, or leave a voicemail, guys. 431-300-3005. Come say hi in the comments. We've got a combined stream now, guys. Vertical and horizontal is all together on one stream right here on the Mornings in the Lab live network. To those that are not watching the show live, I invite you to get up, get after, join us every single day live, 8 o'clock Eastern time, right here on Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. All right, guys, let's do some stuff on YouTube. How to force yourself to be consistent and do hard things. Matt Gray, he built 4 companies and a community of over 14 million people. His secret? Success isn't about motivation or willpower. It's about constructing the right systems. He shares a 3-level system for building consistency. Level 1, design the system. Audit, declutter your environment to remove friction. I'm all about that. I cannot work in an environment that is messy and cluttered, whether it's physical or whether it's digital. When it's cluttered, I am not clear. Create routines and plan your day in advance. Break large projects into actionable steps and focus on small daily wins for compounding growth. And then level 2, he talks about this. Become the system. Yeah, become it. Strengthen the mind-body connection. Daily physical activity boosts energy, confidence, and resilience. And guys, prioritize that rest and recovery. You heard Marty talk about it. 4 days you've been resting. Treat it as essential, not optional. And guys, surround yourself with people who support your goals. If they don't support you, cut out the negative influences. And then level 3, scale it. Set up that accountability by making commitments public. It's the power of a live conversation. And then launch messy. Take that imperfect action and learn as you go. Because that leveraging the compounding effect, the small, consistent habits stacking up to life-changing results. Guys, which level of the system are you stuck on right now? Is it designing it? Is it becoming it? Or maybe it's scaling it? Would love to hear from you. All right, spending some time over on Substack. Oh, we got one from the Grant Shoemaker. He shares a lesson from motocross that changed everything for him. Fuck up, move on, and then hit your marks. You see, Grant's coach taught him the phrase, hit your marks, focusing on executing each part of a process with intention, especially after making a mistake. Because when you mess up, you don't dwell. Own it. Say, fuck it. Move on and get back to hitting your marks. Guys, the reality is this. Mistakes are inevitable. The success and consistency comes from how quickly you recover from those setbacks. Grant, he applies them to fitness, nutrition, and personal routines. So, as you go through the day today, what mistake have you been dwelling on that you need to actually just say, fuck it, and move on? I challenge you. You know what's in front of you right now. Just say, fuck it, move on from it. Put it aside. All right. What's going over on LinkedIn? Well, LinkedIn, true strategy is about saying no. We talk about it all the time about saying no. In order to say yes, you got to say no to more often, to more things. Well, Dr. Benjamin Hardy on LinkedIn says that most people lack real strategy because they try to do too many things. Oh yeah? You think so? True strategy is about differentiation, focus, and saying no to the majority of opportunities. Hardy cites Porter, Buffett, Jobs. Strategy means being different, not just better. Think about that. If you can't clearly say we don't do that, you actually don't really have a real strategy. No, because what you do is you're saying no to everything. You are an everything to everybody kind of thing. Mastery and innovation are processes of subtraction. Think about that. Mastery and innovation are processes of subtraction. So letting go of lesser goals, comfort, and vanity to become an outlier. Successful people say no to almost everything so they can say yes to deeper focus and bigger impact. Committing to unique focus often brings resistance, especially from those closest to you. So, Nation, here's the question for you. As we wrap up the segment here this morning on the Community Corner with Maya Reyes, what's the one thing that you need to stop doing to finally focus on what truly matters? Maya, what about you? What's the one thing you're going to focus on that truly matters, Maya? Maya Reyes.
Get those systems in place, know what you stand for, and be okay with mistakes. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a next step. Want your story featured on Mornings in the Lab? Tag us in your next post. Ever feel like you are stuck in your head, unable to move forward because your thoughts are tangled, unclear, and overwhelming? What if the key to breaking through wasn't another course or productivity hack, but something as simple as putting pen to paper? There is an environmental microbiologist who once hated writing. 2016, he wrote awkwardly, reluctantly, frustrated, just to survive his science career. But somewhere along the way, writing became his lifeline. Not to get published, but to get clear. And he has built a thriving Substack community, helping writers unlock clarity through daily practice. Mornings in the Lab is excited to celebrate Sean Bay, a scientist who discovered that transformation does not come from perfection, but from showing up to the page every single day. Follow Sean at Clarity Lab and discover how writing can become your tool for clarity and creative scale.
Sean Bay didn't start out loving writing. In fact, he fucking hated it. But he had to write to survive his science career, so he did. He did it awkwardly. He did it reluctantly. And he did it often while quite frustrated. But then something shifted for Sean. Writing stopped being a chore, and it became his clarity tool, not for publication, but for understanding himself. Now, today, Sean runs the Clarity Lab on Substack, helping writers build confidence through daily practice. He proves that transformation isn't about being perfect. No, it's about showing up one messy draft at a time. That is the kind of daily accountability and personal development we celebrate right here in the lab. So, Sean, would love to have you bring the Clarity Lab. Would love to have you bring your awesome attitude and your great experience to the show so we can meet you and give you the creator spotlight so we can shine it on somebody in your orbit. Sean Bay, in a future episode of Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends, the only morning show to help you get up and get after it every single day and celebrate you and your community on an upcoming episode of The Big Show. Mornings in the Lab. Let's do it, Sean. Let's get you on the show, brother. All right. Our first dual stream experience today happening in the lab. Wow. Worked out pretty good, Jimmy, I think, eh? I think it worked out pretty good. Although, I think we need to send the note. I think I'll send the note to StreamYard here today that when we are running videos, like openers, there's absolutely an echo going on in my ears. So I am hearing both streams in my ears. I'm going to think the audience is not, because the audience is only listening to one stream, right? So they're not, when they're on YouTube, they're generally watching one or the other. But as we run those openers, those intros, I am definitely getting some echo on my side. And it's fascinating to me. But I think overall, the experience for the user, the viewer at home, much better experience. Petro, did you notice this today too? We got two streams on one here. Yeah, we got two streams on one, and I think it's actually working out pretty good. Better than I gotta be honest. Better than I expected. True mother story. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. All right, fellas. We're working towards a wrap here right now. Yep, true story. Today, we clocked our group chat. Hey, did you guys notice John was tired today? Or was it just me? Who all noticed Anderson was a little sleepy today? Did you guys notice? I noticed. Just moving a little slow, maybe. I could tell the guy was... Jimmy, maybe he popped the cannabis pill last night or something. But I noticed that his pace was a little bit slower today than normal. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to think this is going to be much easier for our guests' experience too. I guess, hey, Melissa, I guess we got to redo the guest email. The dual stream email is done. I guess we don't need that anymore. Yeah, holy smokes. What I also am learning is that people can now join the show on mobile. So now our guests do not need to be. We can have Marcus. Okay, nation, there's an email going out to all the folks that had difficulty reading the instructions. Petrocelli, stop laughing. So we're going to send an email out to everybody in the Mornings in the Lab network that could not follow the IKEA instructions so that we can invite them to the show now. They just have to click one button. It's working pretty good, though. I'm curious to know what's going to look like when the show's over, whether they gave us 2 streams or 1 stream. And if they gave us 2 streams out of 1, we can just chop this up. Holy fart-a-roni, man. I will do a content analysis on Jay's. Hey, Petro, I don't know if you need to do a content analysis. You just got to listen to the first few minutes of the show, guy. He's like fucking zombie guy here today, it seemed like. It's true, man. We spend enough time we all spend enough time together where we all know when somebody's maybe pulling up the edge of the boat. Pulling up the edge of the boat? Yeah, that's my cliche here for today. All right. Well, I'm going to work towards walking out of the lab here, transitioning over to tomorrow. I got an outro. Melissa, I see the outro. Trust me, I'm getting to the outro. Yep, I'm not forgetting the outro. I'm pretty excited here today. Oh my God, we got a big week, got a bunch of guests here. A lot of things happening behind the scenes, which I'm pretty jacked about. Yep. The live network we've been working on, relaunching our behind the scenes newsletter, teaching people how to have live conversations on the Mornings in the Lab live network. And it's, I need to kind of ramble for a quick second here. I was doing some work this weekend, and as I was doing some work, I know the consensus is, well, what's so difficult about having a live conversation? Really? It's fucking difficult. Let me explain why. It's not just talking for the sake of talking. When you do this for a living, or you do this as part of your business, or you're doing this for your community, you got to be recognized there's people listening. So there's a skill set involved with talking, entertaining, and informing all at once, right? Hence the live framework we put together, right? The framework, right? Being the leader that walks to the microphone before anybody says, right? Using that influence, using your vulnerability, using your energy to draw the crowd in. That's live, right? It's not just talking for the sake. It's not just turning the mic on and talking, or else people aren't sticking around. So there's a whole skill set involved with live conversation to bring people to the table. And I'm excited to be teaching that behind the scenes. All right. Okay. We're going to put some tunes here. There we go. Fellas, wrapping it up here today. We clocked the group chat alter egos. We got some current conversations on the table here today. We talked real life zombies, blood sugar, basically lifting weights or running. The no shit Sherlock segment. That could be a segment. I know I'm working on my Did You Know, and I know the dumb shit award. I got these segments I'm so bullish on bringing to life. But we could have a no shit Sherlock segment as well. And then we talked about the gut biome in the center stage. Hour 2, we built a real life morning system. Talked about 4 a.m.s. It doesn't got to be 4 a.m., guys. No, it's actually 3. We talked air fryers. We talked about how AI has changed the show, actually, with just a small little change with the dual streams. Coming up tomorrow, back in Parkers versus pull-in guys. Yeah, you heard me clearly. Do you back in park or do you pull in? The parking lot culture war gets averted. We're going to have a fun conversation about that. Matt Cook. Guys, ears up on this one. Why 80,000 plus men are having 30-minute sex without orgasms. It saved his marriage. It's candid, practical, relationship first. Now, I'm just going to go on and say this, man. I don't know if I could have sex for 30 minutes without busting a nut. I'd be fucking bunged up, backed up, and I would be one miserable son of a bitch. True story. If I played around for 30 minutes but couldn't release the tension, I'm excited to meet with Matt about this one because and I'm suspecting Anderson might even be the same way. We're gonna get some hybrid training for men over 40. The 9 remotes on your coffee table. Do we all still have multiple remotes in the house? Is this one of those conversations we gotta have? And then transparency wins. 3 times owning the mistake earned more trust. And then, guys, who are we? We're your daily accountability partner. We are called Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and Friends, and we are located on the Mornings in the Lab live network, right here on YouTube, right here on X. Yep, 8 o'clock Eastern time, live. Myself, John, Marty, the entire gang. So keep showing up, nation. Keep stacking those wins on behalf of the whole gang. Petro, Jamie Newstead. What else we got here? Sean Bay, Lauren, everybody else. Adam Holroyd, Spartacus, Double A, Global, Good Time, Sullivan. I know I'm missing Tom Ritchie, Legacies Podcast. Whoever the host of Romper Room was. I can't remember your name, but I love you too. We're getting out of here. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. 8 o'clock Eastern time, right here. Mornings in the Lab. 7:30 first with Matt Roof. Kindness Rising. See you guys tomorrow.